Oh, Zella, where we're taking it here, all the way there from Kpakio County. Wakune, all my people there from Kpakio County.
All right, welcome to the program, the Print News Review. We here. Christian C Kofa Nelson will be my special guest. Indeed, we are back to look at the news and development in the print news across the continent, the rest of the world, and in particularly Mama Liberia. So welcome to the show. All right, let me see what I can take Nathaniel first before I take the special guest.
Hello? Yeah, how you doing?
Good. I'm good.
Yeah, me and my mama just relaxing here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my mom.
All right. That's great. Hello.
She said you want to speak to you. That's what I call for. All right, my man. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There. Of course, we just come from speaking my particular there. That's great. Yeah. Sele. I know I was talking about Sele just now. Monrovia, Liberia. He's also visiting there. Mommy, I pray that God will heal you. Heal your ears. All right, if you're from Grand Gima County, just dance this one small, man. Matana. I want to know how to say yeah. The good thing is, at least I can say hello in all the dialects in Liberia. Yeah, all of them. Hey, my people in St. James, your hello. Will be there in April, man. I'll stomp it. I'll come visit. All right, I got to play this special song here just before we start the show. This star, wonderful star. He just left this planet Earth. Oliver Mtuguzi, great singer, Zimbabwe. Another loss there. May your soul rest in peace. I love your music so much, especially this particular one here. This piece I'm about to play. Very encouraging. And this music, the particular one here. Thank you so much for loving the music. The particular one from Oliver Mtuguzi of Zimbabwe. It just relates to what is happening right now in Liberia. Yes, what is going on right now in Liberia? $16 billion is missing. $25 million is misdirected. We don't know where they are. You know, and a whole stuff just going on. Well, listen to this song here. Maybe just a question the singer is asking. Then maybe we can draw a picture of what the situation is like.
Oh, Toddy, what shall we do?
What shall we do?
What shall we do?
What shall we do when $16 billion is missing and you can't hear anything about it? $25 million is nowhere to be found. What shall we do? Only 1% of the population are enjoying the wealth of the nation. 99% are struggling. What shall we do? What shall we do? Oh God, what shall we do in this kind of sometimes I just want to if I could have that chance to just go in the head of somebody, go in the mind of somebody and tell them, so please stop it. What shall we do? $25 million. And somebody is telling us that he went and gave it to money exchanger in the street. $25 million. An economist. Trained economist. With great reputation. Let's see who on the dashboard. Let's see what I can get. Benedict. Oh, they say no. Okay, Benedict. No, well, for some reason. Let's try again. Benedict. All right. Benedict just left. So, what shall we do? Let's see what we can get our. Studio guests. What shall we do? All right, please help to share the video and just invite somebody so we can come and have some time here on the Prince News Review. I'm trying to get connected with our guest analyst for the show tonight, C Kofa Nelson, number 4 of Radio LIB there in the USA. Let's hope we can get him to join us as soon as possible.
The person whom you're trying to reach is currently unavailable.
Okay, I'm gonna try again from the other side, but in the meantime, let's continue. Let me get back. Let's ask the question, what shall we do in the midst of a $16 billion getting missing and we don't know what to do?
What shall we do? What shall we
All right, what shall we do? What shall we do in the midst of a huge amount of money missing like this? The whole nation. Thank you. Thanks to all of you who are sharing the video. I applaud you for that. All right, our talking point tonight. We are still continuing about the $16 billion. In my own capacity, in my honest capacity, I would never rest until I can hear the final result of this money. It doesn't matter how it ends. I just want the announcement to come and the pronouncement to come out. So I'll continue to ask those questions. So tonight on the print news review, we are asking about, regardless of position or status in society, how do you want them punished if their hands are in the $16 billion? Whoever. I just want random answers from you. How do you want them punished? Regardless of status, regardless of position in our society in Liberia. How would you want them be punished if their hands are caught in this $16 billion? Please, let's continue. We started this afternoon. Let's continue and write your points down. If you want to call via the video, call via the video. We'll have our studio guests on the other line. Or you can write your points down and just continue. Even if you wrote something this afternoon and you want to repeat this, write it here. Regardless of position or status in society, how do you want them punished if their hands are in the $16 billion? That's the question I'm asking. If, regardless of position. So whether it could be the president, it could be the speaker, it could be the vice president, it could be whoever it is. Regardless of their position, regardless of their status in society in Liberia. No, good evening.
I'm okay, how you doing?
I'm very well, thanks for asking. Welcome to the Print News Review. Thanks for accepting our invitation as guest analyst for tonight.
I appreciate it.
Let's hope we will have a good signal from you tonight so we can at least get some great discussion or pieces of advice from you as well. It's great to have you on number 4. Infinite introducing you already. A lot of people know you already, so it's great to have you on. First of all, what is the latest in your shutdown? The United States shutdown. What is the latest tonight?
Well, I really don't know, Max. I don't know how long it's going to continue. It's almost like a ping-pong or long tennis. So the person serve, the other person will return to serve, and just back and forth pettiness. That's what it seems to me.
So you think there's no logic in it?
Well, wherever the logic is, you got human beings suffering. So why don't we change the logic and look at it as a human cost and try to get a resolution?
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, Trump won't be a war. His promise was the Mexicans would pay.
Yeah.
Where the Mexican government already told him they're not paying 1 penny. So what do we do then? They may want his war. The Democrats are saying they're not going to give him money for war. They'll give him money for other security. And they have increased what was in the budget for that. I think about $1 billion. And Trump is not satisfied. So
Wow.
Weight is politics.
But I know the weight is not the thing, but then you know, many people are paying mortgages through their checks.
Well, I guess they're gonna, when all is settled, they're gonna pass a law waiving or giving some waiver from the time frame. If somebody were owing XYZ in a time frame due to the shutdown, they might just don't let it reflect on their credit history, because
Yeah.
you know, everything is the Western world is all about credit history.
Oh yeah, credit history. That's the thing that can kill us here. Yeah. And for those that you know on monthly salary or that's supposed to pay their monthly rent, they are even in bigger trouble. Probably their landlords will understand. All right. Have no idea what's happening. Nook, are you there? I think Nook is having some difficulties there with his. All right, so probably he's on another call. Let's see, maybe he's gonna call back. All right, so tonight on the print news review, we are going to visit some of the peoples online to bring you those stories that are actually making stories across the world. I'm going to start off with, first of all, here in the United Kingdom. I talked about this particular story this morning on our show, because the reason I keep I decided to bring this story back on this particular let's hope the light will be sufficient for you to see. The reason I decided to bring this back on the show here is because one, in Liberia, when people abuse whoever they abuse or so, whether it's a child or so, whether it's sexual abuse or so, they go free. Welcome, Winston Tosa. They go free. But in the United Kingdom, you don't. It will haunt you for life. So let me start out with a story here in the United Kingdom. Now, this story here, this man you saw, just saying that particular, in the front page of this paper, he's just been accused of sexual abuse and, as they call it, inappropriately, you know, touching the woman also. This man, he just 1 year ago, he was the first. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to Nokofo. I think we lost him, but he's back. No, you're back, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. I know.
My Wi-Fi is having an issue.
Oh, okay. All right. So I just started the paper issue. I just talking about one story here that actually came up to the very, very big story. So the man I just show you just seeing there, he was the first minister of Scotland. Because the United Kingdom politics is some kind of way, even though outside the politics of the United Kingdom, individual countries are regarded as countries. When we are here, they are referred to as regions. So Scotland, we have their leader. The leader for Scotland will be referred to as the first minister, next to the prime minister. Let's put it that way. But then, if we go outside the box, political box of the United Kingdom, he is the president of Scotland or the prime minister of Scotland. Okay, you get the story. Now, this man, he just recently, I mean, the election, he went out of politics anyway. But imagine he just been arrested for crime that somebody put on him, sexual assault, also 13 counts. Yesterday, he went, the police arrested him, took statements from him, he went to the court, and he appeared in the court. Normally what they do on that first stage, they're only asking you for your address, your date of birth, and your full address. Okay, you do that, and if you have bail, fine. If you don't have bail, you go to prison. They send you back to prison, and they set another day for your appearance. So that's what they did yesterday, and right now he was bailed. He stayed bailed until I think the next week Tuesday. Also, he reappearing in court. Now this is somebody that is not small potato. In Liberia, it's a different case. Even the lawmaker or either some minister or so when they involved in this kind of a thing, the case is dead. They don't even take them for, police don't even get involved to say, come and get statement or whatsoever. We know a lot of cases. Now, I just want to remind you about it, that in the word that countries are referred to as sovereign nation, respectful nations. This is what happened. Yes, we agree that Liberia is a sovereign nation, but do we do this? No, we're far from it. By the time they're there, we don't touch them. Nobody touched them. And so I just wanted to bring that before we go to some of the stories. Let's go straightly to the story. But you can continue to leave your comments. Our question tonight, in fact, probably before we go to the papers, let me go to Nekofo, who's our special guest tonight, guest analyst, to also ask him the question. Okay, regardless of position or status in society, how do you want them punished if their hands are in the $16 billion? That is, whether it's the president, the vice president, is the speaker, is whosoever. If their hands are caught up in this $16 billion right-handed, how do you want them to be punished?
The reason why we have issues in that concerning executing the laws and punishing people is based on jailhouse. We don't have jailhouse for certain class of crime. In the United States, regardless of your status, you go through the court process. If you are convicted, you are sentenced to jail. But certain crime and certain status, you don't mix with the regular crime people. They either send you to what they call country club here, they detain you, but you move into a country club setting, you get up, you play golf, you play lawn tennis, you go to sleep, you eat the best of food. So in Liberia, you convict a big shot. What were you saying about one prison that was built in 1944? Central Prison. That happens, we don't have any other jailhouses that you can even convict the president and say, okay, they're going to be like how we got President Taylor. He's not with the common criminals within London. He more living into the only difference is he cannot come out and walk freely like a regular citizen who's not convicted. So if straighten that part out in Liberia, then it will be okay. Yeah. Until then, they will go scot-free. We have the same issue with that lawmaker and 13-year-old, even though we never got to a conclusion. But where's the tail end of that story? They died.
Yeah.
They died. I mean, it was a horrible story. And I believe if what we read in the newspaper, that little girl is dead by now because she needed extra medical attention.
Mm-hmm.
So was she kept in Liberia? Or was she taken out of Liberia by the family? We don't know. So how can you charge someone with a whole lot of speculation? I myself have issue with the story. Because the government of Liberia check with all the hospitals or medical facilities in our region, and none have any report of such progress happening where they have C-section on a 13-year-old. You can't do C-section in the poor or sandy society. There's no medical doctor there trained to do that. And to do that, you need a whole lot of medical process to take place. So I don't know whether the little girl is alive or the baby alive, but
we don't know.
The accused is walking free because government couldn't prove the case.
No. Yeah, man. Look at this one. Whole president, former president being arrested.
Yeah.
Man, imagine. Just accusation.
Again, the culture is the culture. You know, the culture spares no one.
No.
We are all equal under the law. Whether you president or you janitor. If you break the law come after you. If you are this sentence, depending maybe on your status in the community, they send you certain place, but you are confined somewhere.
I won't buy nowhere. Especially the kind of case, yeah. You inside, out, you going.
Inside now, we got 16 billion. And nobody really know the head and tail. We got lawmakers not even asking the questions. Apart from the 16 billion, you got 25 million US dollars.
25 million.
What were infused into the economy? How? Who all got it?
Yeah.
Nobody knows. 25 million. And nobody knows.
Nobody want to talk about it.
No. Everybody got that caught. So we talk about it. 25 million not petty cash. To just to give it to money changers to map up the assets on the market.
That's not easy, man. And that's my money.
And then the reason why you're dealing now, we're back to the same reason. The rate now is 163 Liberian dollar to $1 US.
Yeah, we're back. Yeah.
So what was the result of this infusion? We got no report. The lawmakers are asking questions. So we are where we are. Who do you blame?
Wow.
We elected them.
You give somebody a position, then you can't ask them question.
No, you can't ask them question. You can't ask them. They want blame Yeke for being mad. Maybe Yeke mad because of this situation. You can't blame Yeke.
Yeah. How can you employ somebody, you're the manager. Because the Liberian people are the manager for this company. Eh? You employ somebody, then the person says, don't ever ask them question. What
are you?
What if they do it? Then I do it.
You know, a lawmaker. Where are you the most violation? So where are we? Where are we heading to? Nobody knows.
It's unfortunate. Anyway, I will keep asking this question. I started today, just to let you know, not before, because normally you don't follow the live show. We started it today, and what we want to do is continuing next week. We want to be asking the question and hearing from the Liberian people as to wherever you are, what is your thought on it? Just to ask the question, which I want to know how Liberian people are feeling, and maybe the international community that also follow us sometimes, how, just for them to get us, to get them in the picture, to tell them how Liberian people are feeling. So it's just a general question, how would you want them to be punished if any of them are involved, whether from the president down?
I said go to jail, send them to jail. But then when there is assumption, I'm not saying you did anything. If we are hands in it, and the area shows hands in it, you think they will send you to central prison?
Well,
the answer is no.
And the first thing, and we're talking about how we can get some of the money back. I think the first thing this code will establish is how to get some of the money back from whosoever involved. Anyway, no, let's do the paper quick and then we end up on that, and so we can throw more lights on it where we gave you opportunity. I've seen some people calling, but please wait small. Let's go quickly to the new public trust and just go through the headlines there. If our studio guest analyst would want us to touch on any of the stories, then we will expand them, maybe read them a little bit, and then he can give his analysis. But let's go quickly. This one, new public trust. It says here, Liberia archives values and images now restored. Liberia's archives values and images now restored. Okay, so that's the National Archives there. They're telling us that everything is okay now. The images are now restored. Okay, quickly to this. No cause for worry over discovery of Zaire Ebola in Bat, Liberian Health Authority. This is a story that we saw a few days where somebody were putting the bat around, and they said they found Ebola in the bat, and they said the bat was even caught up caught all the way there in Nima County in the forest. So some of us were asking how they got this bat. Why did they have to go all the way in the cave to go look for bats or so? So they said no cause for worry over discovery of Zaire Ebola in Bat, Liberian Health Authority. So they say we shouldn't worry because some of us were concerned now anyway, because by the time the international community hear about Ebola, definitely putting stigma on us. We can't travel. You travel, they go lock you up. Okay, quickly to this. Will Nimba County's development budget be drastically sliced? That's the question. You're going to ask Prince Johnson. Will Nimba County's development budget be drastically sliced? I don't know. Let's go quickly to this. Okay, at Sapo National Park, effective collaboration reducing poachers, illegal mining, bush meat trade. Okay, I think they're doing something great there. Effective collaboration reducing poachers, illegal mining, bush meat trade. Let's hope that's working fine. But who would be the poachers there? Maybe it will be foreigner, because Abraham may know anything about poaching. Okay, let's go quickly to this. AJA, that's the let's say AJA, Association of Liberian Journalists in America, says where CDC government must stop toying with conflict. I see the president of AJA there. I think this is the second time they came up with really strong position. They came out the last time on the $16 billion and $25 million, but now they came out with another one. AJA says we as CDC government must stop toying with conflict. The story is there as well. Let's see, go down a little bit and see what else do we have there. Okay, probably these are the stories that we can pick up from there. Look, any story of interest?
Well, let's look at Aja.
Okay, yeah. Aja being quite the following development back home. They've been speaking really well. I've been following them this few days. Let's expand this one and see what Aja is saying. Let's just get a gist of it, and then from there I think looking forward, draw the picture as to where they're heading. Yeah, because the story, okay, not that long, but let's get it. All right, this is here. The Association of Liberian Journalists in the Americas, AJA, has criticized this week's decision of the House of Representatives to subject Mosurado County Representative Yeke Kolba to a Justice Ministry sanctioned investigation. In a press statement issued on Thursday, January 24th, 2019, AJA described as unfortunate the decision by the House Representatives plenary to subject Mosurado County Electoral District number 10 Representative Yeke Kolba to a Justice Ministry sanctioned investigation in connection with a recent violent disruption in a children's party, and reporting armed attack on the lawmaker's home in Monrovia. A riot broke out on Sunday at the party organized by Representative Kolba involving the revolving day his, reading according to what I'm seeing there, his family and supporters, and alleged talks of the ruling coalition of Democratic Change CDC in this Smythe Road community in Sinkhole Old Road, a suburb of Monrovia. Aja says it is intriguing that the House's plenary has hastily opted to form alliance with the Justice Ministry for the prosecution of one of its own members, while at the same time refusing to publicly acknowledge and seek legal redress for the mayhem committed against a lawmaker by some alleged CDC supporters on Sunday, January 20, 2019. The association, in a press release issued on January 24, 2019, described the action of the House's plenary and the Justice Ministry. Aja says it is unfair for the House of Representatives and the Justice Ministry to begin an aggressive investigation against Representative Kolba. At the same time, the Liberian journalist in the Americas says little or no efforts are being made for the impartial probe of his allegations leveled against the CDC and the Liberian government. The representative claimed that he, as well as his family and supporters, were attacked and humiliated, and the party, which he organized for children of his constituency on Smythe Road, disrupted. He further alleged some of the children invited to the party were injured during the incident. The representative also claimed that his home was shot in the early hours of Monday, January 21st, 2019, by unknown gunmen. Aja maintained the action of the House plenary and the Justice Ministry equates to the miscarriage of justice and political ponderage. Aja notes the action further validates Representative Koluba's earlier claim that the January 20 mob action against him, his family and supporters was stage managed with the acquiescence of some higher-ups of the Liberian government. Aja further asserts the attack was horrendous and it poses another serious setback to the political governance of Liberia. The association says since the ascendancy of the Weah administration to the leadership of Liberia as a year ago, there have been 2 such violent incidents in the country which accusing fingers being directed at some insiders of the CDC as the orchestrators. Aja recalled on November 17, 2018, similar crisis erupted in District Number 13 in Monrovia County when alleged supporters of the CDC left their assembly point in Iron Factory and marched into the New Georgia stronghold of then Representative Kennedy Cornelio Kura during a political rally in the district. Then Monrovia City Mayor Jefferson Koji, who chairs the CDC Youth Wing, was accused of leading the riot. Although the Liberian government at the time vowed to institute a probe into the crisis, which resulted to the public humiliation of several Liberians, including Liberty Party LP political leader and Grand Bassa County Senator Yombli Konga Lawrence, and the destruction of private properties, the outcome of the probe remains in limbo. I think we know where the story is heading now. So, what is going on here, Negofo? Justice being...
Well, the way it looks like it's politics being played. I kind of agree with Aja. I don't see why the House will turn over their member to be investigated when he too has a complaint. But then again, no one's above the law, so if that's what the police want to ask a question, he has the right to have his counsel and his right to refuse not to answer questions. They're not taking it away from him. So let's hope we get to the bottom of it. But as you can see, there were other incidents. We haven't heard anything from the police. How long will they investigate what happened in District 13? We haven't heard nothing. They had a senator who in some way was indirectly attacked or misconduct. And the government is doing nothing. Zero. Now got all of this issue. Where another lawmaker is claiming that his life was in danger due to some directive of someone in the higher heights. Yeah, nothing going to come out of it. So I don't know what we're having. So slowly, we are going back to where we came from.
Yeah.
You know, the problem with Yeke, he has been shouting. But the PF haven't taken action. They got rules that govern them. And if one of them break the rule, they refer to the ethics committee. The ethics committee can do an in-house interrogation. If you are found to have violated any of the rules, we will be the dignity and prestige of the House, that House Rule 42.1 and 42.2. You get referred to the ethics committee. They may give you all warning. Written warning, maybe suspended them for the first offense now. Suspended.
Right.
With 30 days, I believe, without pay. And if you continue doing it, they can expect it. So what happened? The ethics committee call I can't say, my man, the way you address the president out there is not dignifying our chambers. You don't stop. If you don't stop, we'll give you the first warning, second warning, third warning, fourth warning, we expect.
Yeah.
And then we got Pinnacle Law 11.11 that says you can't talk negative of the president, either by written or broadcast. So what has the Justice Ministry taking action on that? They are getting to the point now where basically it's out of control. Who do you blame? It started when the previous government was in power. We have some lawmakers, current lawmakers, including the speaker.
Yeah.
To talk ill of the past president.
Yeah, no resting.
And nobody did nothing. They didn't enforce their own rules. They did nothing at all. You know? So now we hear what we have. After getting busting glory, now then you're getting straight or free.
I know, because it's so shameful. You know, you advocated yesterday for a change, and you came today, and well, the change is quite opposite. And somebody talking now, reminding you, but then you're against the person who reminding you. I don't know where we headed.
Well,
it is unfortunate.
He's not above the law, so if the law is asking him to come in for questions, he can take his lawyer there with him. If he needs to answer the question, answer. He doesn't. He doesn't. Government should have multiple tools in getting answers from not only the primary person, but other people. And then, when you watch the video, there was the Assistant Minister of Justice for Correction. Eddie Lawali or something, he was there. I think like a reporter of you.
Yeah.
He just you the youth that were out there to step. They said they went there to do citizen arrest. You can't just get up from your bed and go to citizen arrest. Citizen arrest is done on two counts. Either the person is a fugitive from the law, and you see him, you can jump up and catch him here.
Yeah.
Or it's a wanted person, or the crime is in action. The new law enforcement area can do that. But the same citizen arrest, you started for the federal government to arrest Bravo City on the new crimes against Bravo City, and you arrest for more.
Yeah, but they actually call for it. They stood for it. They start on the ground for it. The protesters for it. I don't know why is they coming around now, revolving, and they say no, it's not right. There's no more.
It's not right. You seriously arrest? Will the person be safe under your control?
That's the whole thing.
In the Western world, they do citizen arrest. They either hold you at a gunpoint until the law comes.
Until the proper authority can come. And then even you yourself will do the arrest, depending what force you use, you yourself they will still question you. Especially when something like okay, fellows, let's continue from here, because we're coming to we'll go back to listen to in connection with the question we're asking for tonight, our main talking point. We'll go back to listen to Nathaniel Petrie and the CDC chairman. Okay, so you can also continue giving your answers as well. What do you think should happen to anybody who hands is caught in this $16 billion? What sort of punishment do you recommend? Please continue to leave your comments there. I will read them right after. All right, let's go to the front page Africa and do the last one here. It says here, the headline said, those properties hijacked is a question mark. That's the late Samuel Kanyado. Those property hijacked, question mark here. Archibald Bana has hijacked our property, claims family of Samuel Kanyado. All right, let's go to the other one. It says here, Port Authority imposes additional $175 levy on container owners. So already the people crying. Somebody sent me this this week from 2011. Huge part of list of containers. They said they've been there, some of them since that time. Some of them are latest, and they've been there up to now because the storage fees are so high. And sometime after 2-3 weeks now, it's like, I mean, your bill gone up to the extent that sometimes you struggle to pay. So now to hear this other news again, Port Authority imposes additional $175 levy on container owners there at the port. Let's go quickly to this. This one says, Liberia Council of Churches to meet and invite Bishop Winker on prophet. You know, the ongoing prophecy that he made also. Liberia Council of Churches to meet and invite Bishop Winker. We wait and see what will come out of that. Dangerous Word of Comedy, a series of free speech in Liberia. This person looking for you. I don't know. That's the only headline I get in here. Dangerous Word of Comedy, the Word of Comedy series, a series of free speech in Liberia. Right. Okay, Aja is back here again in the front page Africa. Aja, we as government must stop throwing conflict. Okay, these are the stories that are actually trending in the front page Africa. Look.
Yeah. Speed free comes with responsibility. We got a bishop who says he got some ill feelings towards the administration. That means against God will. I don't know where he got that from God. Did God give him a message?
What? I don't know what I got, because the man that whole archbishop. So
yeah, but being an archbishop,
they say when they're speaking that God tell them to speak.
No. There's something called separation of state and religion. If you come and want him to take God into politics, then you become a government pawn. Anybody can fire back. So now you have become a government pawn, and all the people come. I don't understand.
Mm.
I really don't understand. I think he said anybody who uprise against the government. My question is, what do you mean by uprise? Uprise means to ask questions, to protest, or those are guaranteed under the Constitution. So is he saying citizens should not exhibit their constitutional right to ask questions or even protest? Yeah, so I'm now going to complete courses on this separation of church and state. In 1975, there was an issue with the same religious freedom and their right to talk. We got to start respecting simple protocol.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're there to pray with the president. We didn't say don't pray. But when you tell your fellow citizens they shouldn't protest, they shouldn't ask questions, then you cross the line, you can't call me boom. So call me boom is free. So everybody not kicking
The photograph of yesterday's paper. Let me take the gist of this story. They say Archbishop Isaac Winker's prophetic declaration condemned by fellow clergy, politicians, and student body. It says, Archbishop Isaac Winker's pro-government prophetic declaration meets condemnation from opposition bloc, student groups, and religious community. Acts of blasphemy, and the asking question actually acts of blasphemy. And I can tell you, I watched the program live. The photo that they took alone to match this story is kind of a very, very I saw it live that day because Bishop what's his name, Winker, actually requested that everybody in the church to stand up and stretch their hands towards the president so that he can pray. During that prayer, actually he said that. But let me take a gist of this. You can call him more. Archbishop Isaac Winker of the Dominion Christian Fellowship Church would be mistaken if he thought that his message at the program marking the 1-year anniversary of the Weir-led administration on Tuesday, January 22nd, resonated well with all Liberians. At the Thanksgiving service in commemoration of the CDC-led government 1 year at the helm of power, the Archbishop prayed that God should rise up against anyone who will rise up against the leadership of President Weir. The clergyman's comments have been greeted with a storm of criticism from the various segments of the public, including the opposition bloc, student groups, and even the religious community, which Reverend Winkler, they call him Winkler, claimed to be representing during the event. At the event, Reverend Winkler declared that he was making a prophetic declaration over Liberia, saying, I want to throw out one piece of challenge. I stand representing the church to plead with you in the midst of storm, opposition, bad morphine. Don't fail the church. When man says it cannot happen, the God we serve, he has called you among others to serve. Keep your hands in his hands. You are born to succeed. He added, the enemy fights in different forms. Any leader with a heart for his people needs the prayer of believers, Christians, and all well-meaning Liberians, because there are forces that void that what you promised will not be delivered. All the politicians in this place today hear me. If you don't support the person in power today, there will be no support for you tomorrow. I I decree and declared that Liberians be committed to their country with true patriotism and nationalistic spirit. If you love Liberia, you will not be doing what you are doing. Those of you on social media who are painting your nation ugly, who are you harming? You are harming yourself. If no food comes to this country, President Weah and his family would be the last people to run out of food. You need to know that. Many accused him of misinterpreting the teaching of the scriptures for selfish reason. Okay, so that's the that's the story.
The very group he's from, the very group now have issue with his words. So what would they do? What discipline action would be taken against him? But his words could also incite people to get out there and protest. Yeah, we on Facebook, we want to react to what's going on in Liberia. Is he saying we shouldn't talk? Has he spoken about the 16 billion missing? 25 million infusion to the economy that nobody got record of? So we the citizens should talk about that. According to this holy man of God, we shouldn't talk. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, so don't talk. I mean, you're supposed to be talking, you're not talking. Then the people that are talking, you say God will hunt you down?
Yeah. 25 million infused to the economy. Not they say, government said it. They gave money to money changers. Money changer gave 20. Who all the money changer gave 25 million to? We shouldn't know, we shouldn't ask. What a bishop.
A bishop with a with a mission. A bishop with a mission known to himself. But let's go to let's go according to we're done with the papers now. So let's see whether we can. Oh God, I just lost this. Let's see whether we can remind ourselves with respect to the question I'm asking on the platform. Thanks to all of you who provided the answers as well. We'll have a look just now at your request. But let's listen to Nathaniel Patrick. He was number one person that came out and denied the story. And also we'll listen to the chairman of the CDC as well, and just let's reflect a little bit for those of you who stayed maybe doubting this story.
Liberia wants to clarify to the general public and our partners in progress that there is no 16 billion Liberian dollars missing, as has been erroneously reported in the media.
I have my head about missing money because I know what happened to the money. If I were asked to testify in their saga, I would have asked the central bank governor, how come a whole container loaded of Liberian dollars is said to have ended up at the vault of National Savings Bank, where it is alleged that pickups were driven there under the cover of darkness when they came in and were there uploaded and taken to personal homes.
Now, no, I mean, listening to these two people, I mean, they two are, they are not small people, in terms of, running the government, because even here, the chairman of the party, they're not a small person. So, listening to Nathaniel Patrick at the time, were you able to actually draw the line quickly? Because the party chairman, I don't know also.
Well, I heard Manu say allegedly people brought their cars and put money bags in it.
Well, but at the start, what did he say? I know where the money is.
Yeah. So my question is, have you ever been called by any authority to ask to be questioned?
No.
But then why are you going after other people who have said almost the same thing? Madu said allegedly he heard or knew of people carrying their cars and money bag being thrown in it. So he's a witness to a crime.
Especially so at the beginning where he said, I know where the money is. I know where the money is.
Where the money is.
And I know
where's the money? It's the party chair speaking now.
No. It's a
party chair.
It's a direct implication, self-implication.
He's speaking on something he knows.
Yeah. And to
nobody asking questions.
To have let the NSA and the police crime investigators to let this man off the hook. Like up to now, that this man was never ever invited to give a statement. I mean,
and he want other people put in jail.
Yeah, this team chairman want other people to go to jail because he's saying. I mean, that's a direct indictment of yourself in a crime. I know, and you can publish, not even some kind of interview that you can say that I didn't say.
Well,
so
that's one issue with CDC. They love microphone.
Oh yeah.
And no one has called him to ask him any question. So the question now becomes, how can that be? Are we really interrogating, looking for this money, or we just making bluff?
Good question, yeah.
And where's the report? How long will it take for us to see the report? Because I think the ambassador, when he signed the $112 million, said it was concluded, but they were putting it together to be presented. So how long will it take to put words together, package it, and present it?
Yeah. And the thing here, to be honest with you, look, because I went far before Christmas. When I got on the ground, I was asking one or two other ministries, from reliable sources. They said the investigation was over and they were going to release the findings before Christmas. And I would say, oh, okay, that's really good. This is great news. Great news. Then we will at least know how to celebrate the Christmas. And then 3 days to Christmas, we heard different stories. That because of the festive time, they gave another excuse that they went to hold on the result until after the New Year, immediately after the New Year's Day. Now,
but we got lawmakers now. They got oversight power. They're entitled to the report too. But the money is not only for the executive.
No.
It's for the nation. Are they asking questions? Are they asking the executive how they report presented to you guys and you're holding on to it? No. So where are we? Lawmakers not asking questions. We got one of them shouting every day and the rest pissed off.
The investigation
is the only one making noise. The speaker can put it on the channel to be discussed as to how to move forward.
But
get the information.
But no, I mean, this is what I'm here. What I'm here, and I at least I interacted with few lawmakers, and it was actually proven that what happening now, Speaker Buffer Chambers is not balancing the equation in the House. He pick and choose.
And we saw it just the other day on Monday. Just the ministry wrote the office of the Speaker. Yaki Karba wrote the office of the Speaker. They honor the Justice Ministry communication to be read in plenary. But Yeke, who was a member, his communication was in no.
That's gross.
That's wrong. And the excuse was the channel was already fixed. But if the channel was already fixed, both people communicated on the same day, why you pick one or the other?
That's it's not really healthy. That was happening in the House now. When, especially depending on what issue on the floor to discuss. If you are from the other side, no way, you put your hand or you just be like that. They only want somebody who will come and support what they're talking about. Not so the projection is they're reading your mind as to what you're going to say, which is quite wrong. I mean, in civilized nations, it don't happen like that.
No.
Everybody on the floor are equal.
Officer recognize everyone who put their hands up.
That's it. They just go from one person to another. What you have to say, your 1 or 2 minutes is given to you.
Well, just make it simple. Recognize by county.
That's it. Yeah.
If you come to Maryland County, all the representatives from Maryland County, you recognize them. You move from Maryland, you go to Sano. Everybody get a chance to speak. But the speaker doing any money more, nothing will get done. Nothing will get done.
But I mean, you follow Chambers because you and I was we used to be with some of the radio station back home in Liberia, and we used to hear him quite vocal, and sometimes we used to share the platform with him and contributing. You think he changed for the better, or he changed?
Well, his party is in power now, so to not make the party look bad, he controls the agenda what comes on the floor in the Senate. That's the power given to the speaker. He's not doing it illegally. The power given to the speaker is he makes the agenda of what to be discussed. So he's taking advantage of it. And I think that was one reason why it came down to them removing Tyler, because Tyler and the president were falling out because of the civil managing, and the probably going to be bringing all kind of negative on the floor. So the goal was move Tyler. They remove him. It comes down to politics for how you play it. Even in the United States, they do the same thing here. But you get to a point where the body start making noise where you're here, you have to act.
Yeah.
You have to act.
Wow. Liberians, okay, let me get your points. We got only 10 more minutes to go, so we can just wrap up here. Let's go on the dashboard and take some of your comments, and we'll come back to Nook on what we're discussing here tonight. Winston S. Tosa say, I'm listening from, okay, let's see, Amos George, we will not stop until we get the final outcome, and if any government official is implicated, should face the full weight of the law by going jail or confiscate their properties and make full payment. They must serve jail term. That's Amos George. Elizabeth as well from Paris say, I wish death penalty for corruption, rapes, government officials, presidents who are not respecting the Constitution of Liberia. Wow, that's a very, very strong recommendation there. Amos George, no sympathy or empathy for those who steal from their people, and there should be no place in our society for these people. All right, that's a strong one there again. I wish death penalty punishment for warlords like Elizabeth Kpakio coming back. Amos says, having seen video Chinese man beating a Liberian young man in Liberia. Well, I heard that story, but I haven't seen this, so I reserve my comment yet. Okay. Okay. Welcome from all the way there, Nima County. Religion. Izinata Thomas Lowain. Religious is politics. Religions is politics, and politics submerged into corruption. I'll try to analyze that later. All right, look. Okay, let's see whether we can wrap up now in terms of where we go from here. What else can Liberian do as far as maybe being saying that the wait is too long now? They think it was meant for 6 weeks, but now you're going to months.
But what can Liberians do? If Liberians want to follow the law, they got to pressure their lawmakers to speak on their behalf. That's how the process works. If the lawmaker does not want to speak, The election is coming up, voting out. But you can't keep sending my brother friend, my neighbor, my sister boyfriend in there. It will not work. Here's another case.
Yeah.
After the election, we were told by the government that the president was re-roofing some roofs in Claratown, Gibraltar, and stuff as a personal project, right? After a month or two, front page were able to get documents of voucher signed as a reimbursement to the president. The Minister of Information said on Fabric Radio that the cabinet went to a meeting and decided to vote to make it a national project. Even without vote, what gives them the right to go into the budget and take money out that was not appropriated for roofing houses? Yeah, according to the Minister of Information, did you know it? He said they went to cabinet meeting and voted to make it a national project. But with that article 34 or 38 in the Constitution says to take money out of the budget, the lawmakers don't have to be aware. It did not inform the lawmakers. It was more of a hush-hush until front page Friday. So where did you see the stealing going on? Nothing is done. Lawmakers, they didn't even ask one question. How can you do that? They ask no question. Instead, they bring front page for making it a story.
Yeah. Now, I mean, as far as the community there is concerned, the credit gone to him as an individual. That means that we are face our houses. That we are face our houses.
Yeah, that we were told.
Yeah, and then we
they went to cabinet meeting and voted to make it a national project.
So then
you can't do that.
Then we as a nation we became indebted to him. Now we have to pay him back.
Yeah, we have to pay him back.
Jesus, man.
We have to pay him back. You could have gone to the lawmakers. They can come up with a resolution that they did in March 1955. Tottenham started almost the same thing. But the lawmakers then gave him the privilege to do that. Your project will now become a national project. So anything Tottenham wanted, we will put into the budget. Well, we can do it now, today. Instead of putting week or hour, you tell this and then turn back and do something else. Lawmakers ask no question on this. Nothing whatsoever was said. In fact, it's that after 2 weeks. So the roofing of those houses in Gibraltar and Claratown was not we are expenditure. It was the government of Liberia.
Yeah.
You are really good.
This is.
Did anybody tell us that? No.
Corruption, broad daylight. Somebody stealing from you. Then other people are supporting it. The people that are supposed to be asking, they are not asking the questions.
Yeah.
They're supposed.
One question.
The people that are supposed to be scrutinizing the documents and say, no, this document you can't pass through this and that. It's not right. Echo. Yeah, this country, man. Yeah.
So when will this stop? When? Another war?
All right. Look, let's see. Yeah, it's time already up. We want to say thank you so much for tonight. We appreciate you very, very much for your analytical views on the issue and developments back home. Thank you so much, Nook.
You're welcome, Atlanta.
Hopefully next week again we'll do another one. Thank you, and have a very, very jolly weekend.
Well, I try, but the weather.
Okay, the weather is there. All right, bye, Nook. That's Nook 4 there. Christian Nelson, aka Nook 4 of Radio LIB, all the way there in the States, USA. He was our guest analyst on the Prince News Review Show. Thank you so much for listening. Let's get this from Oliver again before we take I wonder I can take 1 or 2 calls before I go. What shall we do when people are so corrupt like this? $16 billion.
What shall we do? What shall we do?
Yes, $16 billion. Nowhere yet. The investigation is still undercover. We are asking you, please, just come out, tell us what is going on. We want to know that our money and the other funny news are here. I hope it's just news to amuse us. That you people are thinking of printing new money. I want the other story. Somebody gave me a G's. It's just a G's, so I just throw a G's at you because for me, this is sounding so. I don't even know how to describe it. Yeah, that's what I heard. It's a G's somebody gave me, but I'll pass the G's on today live on my show here because the G's here. Some of you feeling making you all crazy already. That they want to print new money or more money. Not new money, but they say they want to print more money. They can give account of the $16 billion and they say they want to print more money. That GSO, I got that GSO from 3 people today. And I was just laughing. The other person, like phone call. Somebody in the government. Where are we heading? Where is this country heading? Where is the change? Hope for change. Where is it? Can you get hope in the midst of this kind of information? Can you get any hope? Would there be any hope? Borrow the words and just use it. Don't even know the meaning of it. Hope for change. Change for hope. You know what it means?
What shall we do?
Our time is over. I want to wish you a pleasant weekend. This is a print news review. Let's say thank you very much to C Kofa Nelson, aka Noko 4, station manager of Radio LRB USA, who was our guest analyst this evening. But what shall we do? There's so much corruption. What shall we do? There's so much neglect. What shall we do, my people? What shall we do? What shall we do? May your soul rest in peace. Oliver Mutuguzi of Zimbabwe. What shall we do? Great question here. But to you, the advocates, let's continue to ask questions. Let's continue to push for it. Until next week, when I shall be back. Have a pleasant weekend. God bless you. God bless you, Mama Africa. Indeed, God bless Mama Liberia.